Oh, I'm up. I'm waiting for FedEx to come and pick up a parcel for Roy. Let's just switch that over. There we go. All messages. There we go. There we go. And we're off. We're ready to go. My face looks dirty. It's not dirty. It's a beard growing back. It's a bit dark, isn't it? A little bit dark. Marley, stop it. Folo, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Can you hear me okay? Sound is good. I know, mate. I know. It just seems to be a lot thicker each day, doesn't it? Every day. Woody, good morning. How are we? How are we? Seed growth, I know, mate. There's something in there, isn't there? So, I just posted a short, and in that short is the last look at the cross that you're going to get. Good morning, Sprinkles. You won't be on long. You got counselling today. Good luck, mate. You didn't go to bed till 5 a.m. That's not good, is it? Hopefully get a push, yeah. Mina, good morning. All good apart from the rain. Shani, good to see you. How am I? I'm very well, thank you. Sprinkles. It's nearly there. It's nearly there. There's the inlay. That's what I was aiming for. It isn't holly. It isn't holly that I've inlaid. What I believe it to be is spalted pine. We'll see how it finishes, but it's stuck really well. I'm happy with that. I've still got a little piece to put in. I haven't checked yet, mate, but yes, I have. No, I haven't. I didn't receive it. I'll tell you what to do. Email me on the following email address. Have you got a pen? Me too, Woody. I'm not religious at all. Sprinkles, grab yourself a pen. Yes, it will be oiled. It will be oiled. You've got one. So it's Rob dot juice. Juice as in orange juice. Yeah. Got that bit? No, Rob dot juice at gmail.com. Not Rob Scott juice, Rob dot juice. when I used to play a game called Quake 2, as you know, many years ago. And one of the guys that I used to play Quake 2 with, his nickname was Orange. And he said, you want to get yourself a Gmail account? I can set one up for you if you want. And that's what he set up. So, yeah. Third time lucky. Yeah, definitely. Mainly. Didn't recognise me without the robe. I know, mate, I know. What do you think? What do you think? It's coming on, isn't it? Do you like the contrast in the colours, Sprinkles? Do you like the two different colours? I hope so now that I've done it. It's getting there, isn't it? Jane, good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. What is this morning's chat going to be about? I've got no fucking idea. No idea at all. Just what you wanted. Ideal. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what else I'm going to do, but it will have more character when I finish doing what I'm doing. Watch this space. When I finished doing what I want to do, you're not going to get to see it until it arrives. Just so you know. So this is the last look today, the last look at what I've done. You're not going to get to see it after this. You're not going to get to see it after this. I've not finished. I'm going to finish the inlay. I'm going to do something else and something else. And then clean it all up so it's nice and clean. And then I'm going to go and see if I can get it blessed. If I can get it blessed, that'll be brilliant. If I can. Annie, good to see you. How are you, mate? Are you well? I don't even know what day it is today. Anyone tell me what day it is? Is it Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. It's the least I can do, mate. The least I can do. Again, it's going to be far from perfect. Am I back now? Can you hear me? I got a man coming. I got a man coming to collect this. This is a parcel that is going to Mexico, to Roy, to our friend Roy. Tan, tan, tan. So Mr. FedEx is on his way. I hope it arrives in one piece. We shall see. FedEx man is here. Not you. Stay there. What have you been doing to your head? What you been doing, Doug? Stay there.
Hello.
Hello, buddy. Shut up.
Perfect. Thank you. Oh, good.
Do I get an invoice for that now?
No, what do you mean an invoice?
How do I pay for it? I've not been charged yet.
I don't really know. It is on my system, as you can see. Greenway is your name, your phone number, and everything.
Yeah.
So that means it's going through. To be honest, I don't know how to pay about it. And I can send.
Yeah, that's cool.
So it should be fine.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Hello. Roy will be happy. Roy will be happy. What? What? Come on then. Hello. Hello, dog. Hello. What's the matter with you? What? Mwah. Come on then. Here. Oh, Molly, you're such a wuss. Who's rubbing what on feet? I don't like feet. I don't like feet. Alan, good morning. Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. What have you been up to, Alan? Good morning, Becca. That's what I like to see. People coming in, saying hello, getting involved. It's what the channel is all about. We hit 1.13K viewers this morning. Not viewers, subscribers. Fighting depression every minute. We all are, mate. This is a safe space where we can talk about depression, anxiety, and the way it affects us. We can talk about coping mechanisms. We can talk about anything. Ant, good morning. Good to see you. Apparently, if you were to rub an onion on the bottom of your feet, it draws out any badness and it will turn the onion black. And it draws out the impurities from your body. Apparently. But again, that's just another old wives' tale. Have we got any plans today, guys? Do we have any plans? It's a foot thing tonight. I don't do feet. I hate feet. Horrible things. Yeah, well, obviously you need to wash afterwards, Alan. Yeah. What are you doing, dog? So needy, this dog. Onion and potato, you're getting hungry. Some nice yeah, apparently so, sprinkles. I don't know if it works, but yeah. Have you got a foot fetish? Have you, Woody? You're getting a Ford Cougar. What do you want one of them for? What do you want one of them for? It's a Ford, mate. Why do you want a Ford? Get yourself a Volvo. What's the matter with the dog? Come on then. Come on. Come on. Come on then. There we go. He's a good boy. Get yourself a Volvo, mate. But if you like Fords, then, you know, well done, mate. Yeah, Volvos. Volvos are fantastic vehicles. One of the safest vehicles on the road. What's the matter? Hey? What's the matter? What? You good boy. It is one of the safest vehicles on the road, so yeah. Hyundai are good. Hyundai, I believe they're called. They are indeed, Alan. I mean, if you're getting yourself a new car, well done, mate. And if you've been saving up for it and you're looking forward to it, I don't want to shit on your chips, but good luck. Enjoy. Volvo gets free parking at Lego. Is that true? Nice ant. Well done to you. So, how much did you save up? How much did you manage to save up? There will be indeed, Annie. 14K. So, a month or so ago, or 2 months maybe, you was telling us how broke you were and how you had no money and you couldn't afford to buy food. Someday, good morning, Rebecca, good morning. Yeah, you've been saving for all this time and you got... I didn't know that, Alan. And you got 14K saved up. No spare money for anything. Do you know what, mate? When I say to people, I'm on the bones of my arse and I've got no fucking money, I've literally got no money. And if I'd got savings, I would dip into my savings before I went asking other people for money. Just saying. I didn't know that, Woody. I wouldn't go on anywhere asking for money if I had savings. Casual Gamers, good to see you. I'm actually a little bit pissed off, mate. Roy, good morning. In fact, I'm very pissed off. Very pissed off indeed. That's out of order. Well out of order. Why am I pissed off? So, not very long ago, Ant was in the channel, lights out, telling us all how broke he was, and he didn't have money for food, and he didn't have money for this, and he didn't have money for that. And he was asking everyone for money. I sent him a little bit of money. It was only a little bit. It was a very small amount. Yet he had savings. He had savings, and rather than dip into the savings that he's using to buy his new car, he asked us for money. And it's fucking wrong. Who was it? Lights out. That's really pissed me off. Why would you do that? Why would you go onto somebody's channel asking for money? He's in the chat now. He's actually here in the chat now. Why would you do that? And then a few weeks later, tell everyone in the chat, I'm going buying my new car. I've got 14 grand to buy it. Someday I did. Roy, the parcel has left the building. He's watching now, yeah. That's who's just been telling us that he's getting a new Ford Kuga for 14 grand. If I had savings, I wouldn't dream of asking anyone for money. I don't even ask my own family for money. Corey, good morning, shalom. Don't be shaming or judging. Mate, he literally, he was just saying in the chat how he's, no follow. He was just telling us in the chat how he's picking up his new car. His new Ford Kuga. Yeah, a few weeks back, he told us that he had no money to eat, but he had £14,000. In savings. But he kept coming in here asking for money because he couldn't eat. kind of a bit wrong, isn't it? Deadly, good to see you, mate. When people come in here and they tell us about their situation, I can sympathize with them. I really understand, you know, that we all have hard times. But in those hard times, if you've got savings, then dip into the savings just to get you through. You can always put it back later on. Yeah, Karma. All Things UK, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I know what you mean, Roy. It just, that money that I sent to him that came from the channel, came from you guys, could have gone to somebody more in need, you know? I would rather it have gone to somebody that was in need. Let me just bear with me a second. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I know what you mean. I drive around in a car. Well, the wife does, but it cost us about £1,000. It needs a lot of work. No, it's not that I'm judging Roy, but it's like I know that there are people in a worse position that could use the help. It doesn't matter how much it was, and I'd much rather help somebody that needs the help. Somebody that has got 14 grand in the back pocket don't need that help. Alan was struggling with his rent at the time. He was struggling with food at the time. He didn't have savings of 14 grand. I would have much rather sent the money to him. So it's not that I'm judging as such. It's more a case of he lied to us. He lied to us, and I don't know what his reasons are. And it's a shame because if he hadn't come in here bragging about his new car that he was going to buy for 14 grand, I never would have thought anything about it. I am disappointed. I know, Alan. I know. And the thing is, Alan didn't want to accept any help when we offered it to him. So for me, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. And I'm not one to judge. I'm not judging him. He might have had his reasons for it. Fair play. But I just feel like he did it to take advantage of the people's generosity in the chat. And it may not be that way, but I can't have that on the channel simply because people will feel disappointed, let down, like they've been taken advantage of. And that's not what I want. I'm just explaining myself, Roy, that's all. So, yeah, that's it. All done. All done. Roy, your parcel has left the building. It's gone. FedEx has collected it. They haven't taken payment yet. I don't know why. I don't understand that. I don't understand why they haven't taken payment. Because obviously, they should have. They should have taken it. It takes 3 working days. I don't know. I really don't know. It's not even earmarked in my account that it's going to come out. So I really don't know. By the way, Roy, you sent me too much money, my friend. It'll be with you, I think it said by the 9th. I think that's what it said, the 9th. And again, today is the last day that you get a chance to see the cross before I do any finishing touches. This is the last thing, the last state that you will see it in. I've got more plans to do with it, but you're not going to see it. You're not going to see it until it's finished. And yeah, and I've done all the bits that I want to do. You did, mate. You sent about 40 quid too much. You did. You did. Has anyone had any ads with the channel when you've joined the live or anything like that? I'm not making Spank and Spoon. I'm not making Spank and Spoon. No ads. Oh, thanks, Roy. You're a legend, mate. You really are. Absolute legend. It's very confusing when you see the conversion from pesos to pounds. I think what you sent. Yeah, good morning. I think what you sent was a lot in pesos. I think, well, I don't know, a couple of thousand. When it converts into pounds, it's really not a lot, is it? Roy, really strange question. It probably is a really strange question, but if you was to go and buy something for, say, 50 pesos, what sort of thing could you buy for that amount of pesos? Georgia, welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. A month's rent? Really? Is it really? Wow. So is the cost of living in Mexico a lot cheaper than here? Putty Cat, good to see you, mate. Hating 26. I get that, mate. Condolences on your dog. Now Roy can't pay his rent. So my rent is probably 8 times yours. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely fucking crazy. Couple of beers and a pack of smokes. Fuck me. Wow. That's crazy, mate. It's interesting learning about different countries and that, and the cost of living and things like that. So what I've just sent to Roy, I managed to get a 50% discount on it. What cost £60 to send should have cost 120 plus. And it wasn't even a heavy thing. It was £10 in weight, just under. We all need to move to Mexico. I think we do. Yeah, we've got Donald Trump to thank for that, apparently. But FedEx were really good, mate. They came to the door, they picked it up, and away they went. Away they went. I did ask him about payment, and he said he's got no idea. How much cigarettes? About 15 quid. Yeah, wages match. Yeah, makes sense. And I've just run out of coffee. What do I do now? What do I do now that I've just run out of coffee? Craig, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, it asks the exact weight, and I could put it in either. It's called a refill. Yeah, I definitely need one of them. Yeah, it gave me a choice of kilograms or pounds, and I weighed it on the kitchen scales. and the kitchen scales gave me pounds. So, bum. Am I making a coffee? I'll make me a coffee. I'm not making all you lot a coffee. Bunch of reprobates. Bunch of reprobates. I'm waiting to receive any offers for branding opportunities, which would be nice, wouldn't it? You grow coffee, mate. I bet it's nice and cheap there, mate. So when you become fully monetized, it opens up a world of things that you can do. So it means that branding is available, which means I can really, Molly, I can add stuff to the channel, you know, like dog food ads and stuff like that, which would be pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool. What I want to see is for the channel to start paying for itself, rather than you guys having to part with your well-earned money. I'd rather the ads cover any income, and I've actually made 18 pence from ads. 18 pence? How cool is that? What's the temperature today? I've got no idea what it is today here. No idea. It's not too cold. You tried to stay up, your bronchitis is kicking in. That's not good, mate. It's not good. Let's get another coffee. Let's get another coffee. 6 degrees in Cardiff. It's probably not much different here. Not much different. Oops, Daisy. Oh, vanilla. I love vanilla. Beans, pumpkins, squash beans. I don't know what squash turkeys are. What are they? Or is that squash and turkeys? I hate winter. It's cold and miserable and depressing. Summer is 100% my favourite time of year. Roy! Thank you, kind sir. Very good of you. Ooh! Look at that! All our favourite people this time. Good effort, mate. Well done. Well done. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Top man. I don't know what the difference is in our winters and your winter, but our winter is fucking cold. Fucking seriously cold. Not as cold as Alaska, but it's a different cold because we get the wind and rain. We don't really get snow. And I think that's the biggest part of winter for us, the wind and the rain. It's horrible. I hate it. I hate it. Yeah, well done, mate. Well, Roy just gave up 10 memberships. Yeah, exactly, Deadly. Exactly. Yeah, I much prefer the heat. Summer is really my favourite time of year. Seriously, it really is. I got to do it, haven't I? I can't help myself. Can't help myself. I just got to fucking dig into stuff. Lower cost of living. Yeah, it makes sense. Gillian, what's going on, mate? Why do you think you're having a breakdown? What's been happening? Ow. Duh, fucking stabbed my finger, dickhead. Why do you think that, mate? Why do you think that? Joe, good morning, mate. Good to see you. How are you doing, mate? How's things going for you? Put the wood down. I know, mate, I know. I'm just doing this little bit here. I've got to cut the glue. There we go. Cut my finger. I've got a boo-boo. No time to yourself. Oh, mate. Dementia's horrible. I'm really sorry to hear that. Joe, tell me, how are you doing? What's been happening? What's new in the life of Joe? You okay? Coffee and toast. Just coffee for me. I got a boo. Can you see it? Right there. Still in Dorset. Rude. I know. Sorry, Craig. Now, I don't know what to do here. I got I messed that bit up a little bit, but it is what it is. There's not much I can do about that. Okay, mate. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Getting up. Remember, little victories. Everything you do is victory. And everyone needs to remember that when you don't feel like doing something, you can do it. You just need to push yourself just that little bit and you will get where you want to be. You can do it. You can do it. I got to stop it. I've got to stop it. Thank you, Rebecca. Mike, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. I've seen a couple of your shorts, mate. Keep them coming. I know, mate. I'm going to get a bad name, aren't I? Sat playing with my wood all the time. Playing with my wood all the time. But it is pretty. It is pretty. It's getting there. Why does Roy need to get to 10? Oh, he needs his bowl. Mally's being quiet. He is, and he's asleep on his chair. Look. Fast asleep. You need more subs? I'll sub to you, mate. Once I get off live, I'll give you a sub. You need a nap to get to 10. Richard, good morning. What's happening? Not a lot, mate, right now. Not a lot. How's the wife? She's good, thank you, mate. She's out at work. Got a busy day today. Busy day. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get in the garage a little bit later on. However, I'm going to be working on the cross. And I don't want you lot to see what I'm doing. How am I going to do that? Good effort, Joe. How do I make the coffee? I put the coffee in the cup, I put hot water and a little bit of milk in. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Oh, and a little bit of cold water as well so it doesn't burn the coffee. Keep the camera on my ugly mug. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Annie, thank you for being here, mate. Much love to you. I hope you feel better. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, keep the camera on my ugly mug. But, it's going to be a bit boring because I don't talk to people. I don't talk to people when I'm doing workshop stuff. I just concentrate on what I'm doing, which is a bit bad. I can't help it. I can't help it. Lawrence, good morning. I'm Proc. Good morning. Mate, I've always wore it this way around. And there's a reason that I wear it this way around. Because I'm a plasterer. If I was plastering ceilings, I wouldn't be able to see what I was doing if the hat was this way. So I always wear it that way so I can see what I'm doing. However, I don't do plastering anymore, but it's just a habit now. It's just, I always wear it this way. Can't help myself. Yeah, plastering ceilings. Joe, you're a legend. Absolute legend. Yaim, how are you feeling today? You good? Cigarette and a coffee, mate. That's it. Nearly 1,000 subs. Nice. If you haven't subbed to Joe, go and subscribe. She puts loads and loads of shorts out every day, and they're absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Joe, I like the little video ones that you do. Not the post-it ones, the other ones, you know, the AI video type things that you do. Plastering the eye hurts. Yes, it does, Paul. It does indeed. Sarah's living now, not right now. What do you mean, mate? Shit to do before next Monday. Yeah, I bet you have, mate. Oh, doing lives. Yeah, she did one the other night. She was absolutely fucking shit-faced. Yeah. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. I sort of feel for her in a way, but it's her own doing as well. She keeps going back and she keeps drinking and she's just making a mess of her life. But, you know, each to their own. If that's how she wants to do it, then that's her choice, I guess. Yeah, it was horrible to watch. She was an absolute mess, wasn't she, mate? Tom's tried his best. He's tried his best to help her, and it's just not helped. It's not gotten anywhere. It's a shame. We're talking about Seg. Unfortunately, you can. Like, do you know what, mate? Fair play for what you do. I wanted to do the same for my dad, but he didn't want to. He didn't want to come and live in Devon. He wanted to stay where he was. So my sister looked after him. Judging by what we've seen someday, I think she is at rock bottom. I think she is at rock bottom, and she keeps going back to her abusive husband or boyfriend or whatever he is, and it's a shame to see. Black eyes and all. You miss your dad. I miss my dad as well. I miss my dad every day. And it's part of the reason that I want my beard back, because when I had the beard, I could look at myself and smile, and I could see my dad smiling back at me. And it's really weird that I look so much like my dad with my beard, because we're not blood relatives. I'd watch, Alan. 100% I'd watch. It does get easier. It really does get easier. It is, isn't it, Roy? It's kind of weird calling you Roy because I know your real name. But obviously I'm not going to call you by your real name on here because it's, you know. We'd all watch, Alan, definitely. What's the matter with you, you soft ass? What's the matter? You been all needy? Are you? You been all needy? Yeah? You're getting old, aren't you, dog? Getting old. Yeah, it's horrible to see him getting old. Things that he used to do, and he started to struggle now. It takes him a couple of attempts to jump up on the bed now, which is a bit shit. He's just getting old, aren't you, boy? He's figured out if I put my hand on the back of his neck when he puts his front paws up on the bed, he can then pull himself up with his neck, evolving into his best form. What's the matter, boy? He scared me a couple of times. I got up in the night and he was lay on the end of the bed. And I had to check that he was still breathing. Fish oil, yeah, it does. I had to check he was still breathing because my heart sank. Absolutely sank. I was terrified. But he was okay, thankfully, as you know. Obviously, because he's still here. He's looking at me as if to say, "You talking about me again?" I don't know what I'll do when he's gone. I really don't know what I'll do when he's gone. He knows what's worthwhile doing despite the pain. Yeah, I guess. Cheese tax. Yeah, he'll be getting some cheese tax later. Gillian, that's what it's all about, mate. That's what we're here for. You miss your cats? I bet you do, mate. Yeah, he still manages it. And he still goes nuts and he jumps up at me and he goes mental when we get up in the morning. 100% Roy. You'll need proof. He gets cheese tax every day. Or ham tacks. You get some ham tacks as well. If you've got ham in the fridge, you get some. You get a slice of ham here and there. You're a good boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Boom, 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 boom. We all have our struggles, don't we? We all have our struggles. And each one of us has a different struggle in life. We move forward and we make it count, I guess. We make it count. And sometimes just living is hard work. Just living, just doing something so that life isn't quite so, what's the word? Mundane. We all try and do something to try and keep our lives that little bit better. What are my main struggles? Anxiety is the worst for me. Anxiety really does affect me. People, dealing with people. I don't do people, which is probably hard to believe when you see me doing this every day, talking to you guys. But doing this on camera is not the same as being in a room with 20, 30, 40 people. What am I creating today? So I'm working on this. I'm working on the cross. I'm getting it roughly where I want it to be. But you're not going to see it after today. What's the main problem dealing with people? I get anxious. The anxiety just takes over. And it's just too much. I can't handle it. It's like somebody said to me it's overstimulation, but I don't think it is. I don't know what it is, how I can explain. Do you ever get the feeling where you're in a room with, I don't know, say 3 people, and it's like your brain's getting bombarded by all these voices from these people. Alan gets it on his own, but for me, it's like my brain just can't handle voices of the 3 people that are in the room, and it's too much. It's just too much for me to deal with. It's kind of silly in a way. I think it's silly, so other people must think the same. It's just an affliction that I know what caused it. I know what caused it, and it's part of what's happened in my past that's caused my anxiety. From when I had a breakdown. So now it's just something that I've never got rid of. I went back to work. I could deal with going to work and doing what I did on a daily basis. It was all fine until I had my last breakdown. And then it all went tits up again and I couldn't cope with it. So yeah, that's the worst part for me, the anxiety. And it's not something that I think that I'm going to just overcome. Unfortunately. What happened with my breakdown? It's a long story. My latest one was because my dad passed away and I just spiraled. I didn't cope. It was too much. My dad was gone. I didn't understand why. Why he had to be taken away from me. And I know that he's in a better place now because he's not in pain. My dad had dementia. He was also paranoid schizophrenic. So his life was a struggle for him on a daily basis as well. My sister cared for him for many, many years. And I wanted him here with me, but he didn't want to be here with me. He didn't want to leave where he was. My mum divorced him a few years after his diagnosis, which really fucking pissed me off. And it made me not want to have anything to do with my mum. Because when she married him, she knew what she was getting into. She knew his situation. She knew it all. Joe, thanks for being here, mate. Yeah, it does. It does trap us in our own brains. And there's many of us here that deal with depression. And it's not just about the depression. There's other factors that we deal with. And I know that there's people here that deal with hi from the UK, how's my day going? I'm in the UK as well. And my day's going okay. Thank you very much for asking. How's your day going? Is it going well? Put the wood down. I know. I'm gonna put it down now. Right now. When I've done this little bit. Okay, done. Done. I'm gonna put it down. I'm sort of in the zone. Do you know what I mean? I know what I'm doing. I've got to stop. There. Gone. Done. I'm going to take it out in the garage shortly. We're going to do stuff out in the garage, but you can't watch what I'm doing. Hobo, good to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, exactly that, Alan. It's like, I know that it's coming on and it's getting close to where I want it to be. And I just want to get it finished. I want to get it finished and I want to get it out to Sprinkles. Sarah, welcome. I'm glad. That was the whole idea. Yeah. What drives me to do the lives? You guys. I started doing the live because I wanted to help people. I continue doing the lives now because it is helping people. And that's why I did it. Yeah, I get what you mean, Roy. You can be in a really good place mentally, and it can change in a heartbeat, and that's a problem. That's a big problem. You work at a petrol station. Nice. I used to work at a petrol station when I was young. I think I was 16. Lindy, good morning. Welcome. Welcome. So for all you new people, we talk about depression and anxiety. We talk about all things related to depression and anxiety. The only thing that we don't talk about is religion and politics. The only things. But everything else is fair game. The point of the channel is not about my depression. Although I do talk about my depression, the point of the channel is about you guys. About how you guys deal with depression, how you deal with anxiety, coping mechanisms together. You can talk about all these things. So that is exactly what the channel's for. I can't help it, Alan. I can't help it. It's in front of me. So yeah, that's what the channel's for. It's about you guys helping each other and supporting each other. It's not about me helping you. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a therapist. I'm, none of those things. I'm not a psychologist or, any of that sort of stuff. I'm just a normal everyday bloke. And I'm literally a gateway into this community of people that can help each other, support each other, and offer each other advice. And that's all. I'm a bit of a dick. I like to do stuff. I'm not religious, although I'm making a cross. I picked it up, but I wasn't doing anything to it. I was just showing people that I would do stuff. I'm just showing people I do stuff. That's all. That's all. Don't make fun of me, Alan. Are we using it? Yeah, very loosely. Very, very, I'm far from normal. I think this is where people say that maybe that I've got a bit of ADHD. I don't know if you can have a bit of ADHD. But yeah, even now I'm I'm just messing around with my knife, and it's sort of, what is normal? That's a good question. I don't think I know what normal is. I've never been normal. I've always been a bit fucked up. even as a kid, I get hyper focused on things. It is good to keep our hands busy. How you keep your hands busy, you've got to be a bit careful of, especially when you're on a live. Some things are not acceptable. We're all a bit fucked up, Alan. ADD was Alex doing hard drugs. That's exactly what I just said, Putty Cat. Exactly what I just said. Have you been watching the shorts that Phil's been putting out? It's really interesting. Yeah, fiddling with my woodwork. That can be taken two different ways as well. Never fiddle with your wood on a live stream. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You get banned for doing that. 13 years addicted. Biting your nails and self-harm. Alan, when you feel like doing that, yeah, wood fiddling. Get an elastic band, wrap it around your wrist. Yeah, it's nice of it. It's nice that it's coming back. Put an elastic band on your wrist, and when you feel like self-harming, twang it. You get the pain without the damage. You'll be quiet. Fucking raining again. It's always raining. Yeah, do it. I don't even know how much growth I've got. I don't know if it's 1 week, 2 weeks, what. I know when it gets to about 3 weeks growth, that's when you're like, ah. Roy, thank you for being here, mate. I will be back this afternoon, so hope to see you then, mate. Have a nice sleep. And thank you again, mate. Thank you for everything. You're an absolute legend. Deadly, are you saying goodbye to me or to Roy? You're a bit Roy. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, Roy, okay. No worries. You quit cold turkey. That's an effort, mate. That is an effort. Morning, Si. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. How you doing, buddy? How are we doing? You good? You did. Roy gave out 10 gift memberships this morning. Free Spirit, welcome. Good to see you. Finally, yeah. He that's 110 that he's given out now. I think 110. Any plans to go back? I do plan on getting out and about again very soon. Fun, good to see you. Yeah, I think that Folo thought that you might start trolling. That was all. Subbed. Thank you. Appreciate it. How much? 25. They come in 20s. And they're about £15 a packet. Tobacco is a 50-gram pack. Cost me 40 quid. It does stop you playing with your wood live, mate. It does. And mod you and make you green. You should already be green. Do. There you go. You should be green now. Did you just want to be green? Like the Hulk? You need a place where you can talk about your depression. That's exactly what this channel is for. As far as I'm concerned, this is a safe space. You are green, it's just that you can't see it because you've got mod status. So yeah, having mod status means that you're blue, not green. There you go, Si. There you go. Do you want to stay green or do you want your spanner back? Fable, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. La 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 la. Can you be yellow? I can't do yellow. Sorry. Don't know. You just saying. I think I prefer the blue, if I'm honest. What I actually need to do is make you a fucking mega moderator. Mega moderator. You want to be green, Mike? If you want to be green, you need to get a membership, buddy, and that will make you green. If you could pick, you'd be black. I'd be black as well. Or maybe purple. I like purple. Purple's my favourite colour. Yeah, mega mod. That's Si. He's a mega mod. He's shit hot. He's on top of it. He's the man. Next month. No worries, mate. No worries. So, free spirit. The majority of us in this channel have problems with the black dog visiting. And when I say the black dog, I talk about depression. Why is it called the black dog? I don't know. But when that bastard bites you, it bites you hard. And just moving forward is really difficult. It's really difficult. And you've just got to keep pushing on and pushing on and pushing on. And I like to do something called little victories. The majority of the people in the chat now know what little victories are, and they're all going to be sat there going, fuck's sake, here we go again, fucking little victories. It works. What are little victories? It's everything you do. Everything. You wake up in the morning and you get out of bed, it's a victory. Go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, have a wash. 2 more victories. Get dressed, another victory. Go downstairs and make yourself a coffee, another victory. All these things add up, and you just do it every day. At the end of the day, tally up how many victories you've got. Tomorrow, do the same thing. But tomorrow when you do it, your aim is to beat your previous day's total. after a while it does become second nature, and there's many of you in the chat now that do little victories, and you will know that it does help. So give it a go. Little victories. It certainly helps. It helps me. I do it every day. Fable, what's going on with you, buddy? What's going on with you? What's on, brother? Just check it. Still processing it. Yeah, keep doing what you're doing, mate. Free Spirit, you're welcome. Anytime. Open the door. Good plan. So I used to have panic attacks when I went outdoors. No matter where I went, I'd have panic attacks. Literally 100 yards away from where I was living at the time, and I'd just freak. And everything in my body, every single inch of my body would be screaming at me to get back indoors. So what I used to do was I'd set myself a goal every day. I'd set myself a target, shall we say, getting out to a certain point, going out into the garden, then the next day a little bit further, and so on and so on. And that's how I used to do it. Now I can quite happily go out around where I live, and I don't panic, I don't stress, I just I let go, I guess. Being outdoors is really good for me now. However, going outdoors in town is a completely different matter, or going to the shop is a completely different matter. Denise, you've viewed a bungalow today. 65 with health issues. Good luck on that, mate. I hope it all goes well. And thanks for being here. Appreciate you. You go rambling. Nice. I like to go out in the field. So where I live is it's just fields all around me. Literally fields everywhere. So me and the dog, out we go. And we'll go and look for some wood to carve. Loads of oak where I live. Loads of oak. Oak and holly. This, sorry, you've not seen this yet, have you? The inlay is going in. It's going in. So this is the spalted oak, spalted pine, sorry, on oak. I wanted to put holly in it, but I didn't want to wait for the holly to dry out. So yeah. So that there is the same wood as this. The reason I've not used the bit with the grain like this is because this is quite soft, mate. Holly is really hard when it dries out, but this is still quite soft, so I don't want to use. I think it's gone a little bit too far. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've used the same wood. It's off the same branch, in fact. but it just looks different. This isn't quite. This is more from central of the branch that I cut down. Give my spoons as a baby shower gift. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. You're very welcome. Thank you for being here. The channel is only what you guys make it. Sophia, good morning. Good to see you, mate. Going for a massive pee. First pee of the day, mate. First pee of the day. Let's put that spoon back over there. You finally found your people. Indeed you have. Indeed. It's nice to have you here, Mike. You love the cross. Thank you. It's looking good, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. But the state that it is in now is the last that you're going to see of it. So after this live, you won't be seeing it again until it's finished, because I'm going to finish the inlay, and then I've got a few more things that I've got planned to do with it, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it's the last you're going to see of it, so take a good look. That's it. That's as much as you're seeing. You love a spoon? I got a few spoons, mate. I got a few spoons. I've got a couple upstairs as well. Ooh, Yime, that's a really good idea. A wood burning pizza oven. I would say that that is America, because in England we don't say Midwest. There you go. Wood alarm. Everything that I make is made with love. You think it look better with a hollow middle? I've not finished it yet though, mate. It'll look good, believe me. Am I happy in life? Well, I'm happier than I was 3 weeks ago. I'm much happier now than I was 3 weeks ago. I wouldn't say I'm happy in life. I'm happy in my marriage. There's room for improvement. Everyone's got room for improvement when it comes to the marriage or relationship. But yeah, it's as good as it's going to get for now. The original spoon, my first ever spoon. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome, mate. I'm basically I'm an open book. I don't hide anything. I am what I am. One nicest feelings. Yeah. That's very true. Very true, Follow. You don't like alone. I do like alone. I do like alone. I like to be isolated. I also like spending time. Destination unknown. Been a while, mate. Been a while. Hope you're well. I like spending time with my wife, of course. I like being with my wife, but I do like to be isolated as well. It never comes easy, mate. It never comes easy. Possibly, Richard. When I go out anywhere with the wife, I'm always alert. I'm always watching and listening to what's going on around. More so when I'm with the wife than when I'm on my own. That's very true, Alan. Very true. Okay, Mike. Friends would be nice. I don't trust people like that. I don't. I have acquaintances. I don't have friends anymore. Um, because I've always been let down by friends. So having friends is quite difficult. It is, Craig. Yeah. Thanks for being here, Mike. Appreciate you. I don't even have that, Rebecca. I don't. I just, again, I just have acquaintances these days. Um, I mean, I've met people through YouTube, like Sai. Sai is a good one, a perfect example. To let somebody in as a good friend means that I've got to trust them implicitly. And that for me is the hardest thing in the world, to give somebody that trust. I'll quite happily get on the phone with Sai and have a chat and ask him how he is and listen to anything that he needs to talk about. And he would do the same for me. And that's a good thing to have. But you've also got to remember, Jay, good to see you, mate. To open up to someone and tell them about everything that's going on takes a lot, and it's trust. Yeah, I get you, Jan. Corey, he is, mate. He really is. I don't know. I don't know how you learn to trust again. It's something that I've really struggled with. Um, I used to think that I had friends back, I don't know, 13 years ago. And when I separated from my ex, they all seemed to turn their back on me and they were never there. There was only one of them that was there. But when I had my breakdown, he wasn't there for me. He just wasn't there. Yet when he had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, I was there for him every day. And then when he survived it, I was still there for him. And then he got with his new girlfriend, and I never saw him, never heard from him. Don't even get a text message to say, how you doing, mate? So it's shit. Yeah, people can. Alan, praying and asking for forgiveness. For forgiveness. And not getting an answer. What answer do you expect to receive? You're not going to see the results of your prayers in this life. You're not going to see it. It's not his forgiveness that you need. It's not his forgiveness you need. It's your own forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself. Someday, I know somebody else like that. Yeah, it's your own forgiveness that you need. You don't need somebody else's forgiveness. It's yours. It's all you. It's all about you, mate.
Give it to me, baby.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I understand that, Jan. But for some of us, we're not going to see it. Mate, keep doing what you're doing. Every day is going to be a challenge, but you can get through. Just keep pushing on. So for me, you know that I'm not religious. I don't do praying. I've made mistakes in my life. But I think it's about realizing that those things that you did were mistakes and moving forward and forgiving yourself for what you've done wrong. You can ask someone else for forgiveness, and they may well give you forgiveness. They may, make you feel better about things. But unless you forgive yourself, nothing else matters. Yeah, I'm sure you would feel better. We're all stardust. It's not easy. It's not easy to forgive yourself. We make mistakes. We move on from our mistakes. We try and improve ourselves, but you just got to keep pushing, keep trying. Every day's a school day. Exactly, Rebecca. Keep on swimming, yeah. You believe you sold your soul to the devil? I don't think so, Alan. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Because no matter what you think, no matter what mistakes you've made, you are a good person. So do I think that you sold your soul to the devil? Definitely not. There you go. So what do we think happens when we die? What do you... Give me opinions on this. What do we think happens when we die? Is it just a emptiness, a blackness, an end? Or is it that our soul and our spirit leaves our body and stays in this world? Or do we go to heaven or hell? For me, I would say it was the second. Our soul leaves our body, our spirit leaves our body, and we stay in this realm. I think that this is heaven and hell all at the same time. Yeah, I'm thinking along the same sort of lines, not limes. You're gonna bum the fuck out of Satan every day. Fuck's sake. Soul and spirit are separate. I don't know. I think our spirit lives in everyone. We like recycled meat pie. You'll come back and tell me on here. Alan, not too soon, mate. Yeah, energy lives on, definitely, 100%. I 100% believe that. I didn't see that, Jay. True follow. There'll be a Big Mac. Don't get fucking Lions started on that. For fuck's sake. Circle of life. Or is it the tree of life? Was it the tree of life? If I had a choice of reincarnation, bearing in mind that location and time are irrelevant when you pass away, when you die. If I could be reincarnated, I would come back in Egypt in the days of the Sphinx. The days of the Sphinx being built. Rangeley, welcome. Good to see you. Winter blues, yeah, I know what you mean. There's a lot of people that suffer with it. There is ways to combat that. He died during the dinosaur age. Yeah, so a young man, when I say young, we're talking in the times. Becca, good to see you. Thanks for being here, mate. We're talking like under 100 years old. Yeah. That would be a young man compared to somebody that's 1,000,000 years old. Some doddering old cunt is going to have nothing compared to you that's below 100. I think it's the Anunnaki, Folo. The Anunnaki. Nephilim. I'm sure you would scream, Folo. I'm sure you would. Anyway. Ah. That's a good question. What is limbo? What is limbo? I know the definition of limbo, but what is it? It does seem torturous, doesn't it? If you think humans weren't supposed to have a short life, we were supposed to live hundreds of years. What changed it? I know what the Bible says changed it. But you have to believe in that sort of thing to know that that's what changed it. People that think they've been reincarnated, it happens, and I believe in reincarnation, 100% believe in it. Yes, Alan, it is. Okay, guys, 2 hours is up. I'm going to bring it to an end. I'm going to go for a piss. I'm going to do a little bit of housework, and I will be out in the garage in around about 30 minutes to an hour's time. So thank you all for joining me. Alan, say goodbye. Alan, say goodbye. I need one more like. I need one more like to hit 40. Do it. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it now. If you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. Make sure your notifications are on. 40. Nice. Thank you, guys. And I will be back very soon. Take care, guys. Much love to you all.